We're back in it. 15 after 11 o'clock. I want to welcome you inside of the Midday Scandal. The amazing Outlaw, Tommy Schmurder,
Bang!
Kimberly Scott, and of course our special guest in studio with us today. Well, like I say, no stranger. We had to call him family.
Yeah. A old vet.
A old veteran.
Vet.
He changed up the look. He do a little blonde thing. Moving different.
That's kind of white, kind of snow. A snow color.
A Snow White?
Yeah. Kind of snow vibes.
Akil, 5-star Akil is with us today.
What going on, Tommy?
Akil, you bring back the jumper boy?
Alaska.
Yeah, I mean it's actually that time of the season. Summertime. Well, they said Trinidad and I know summer, so
a July, August thing?
A July, school out. School out. Where's the vibes?
Well, tell us. I see the look change, and mostly it tends to be for the female artists who focus on that. But I know sometimes you had to change your look.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically reinventing, though.
Right.
But the hairstyle is really for a video that we're working on. We were about to work on, so I had to actually, get involved with doing the hair.
But change your whole face, huh?
Yeah.
Your whole face change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, custom seeing now one person
That's
for
right.
how long
That's
now?
true.
Now
true.
as you see a change, you'll be like, first thing you'll say, nah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Nah, it have a vibes, man.
No, but what's saying that? That's how, some people did not custom to change.
They're not gonna custom,
So basically, is the hairstyle is really for the
shoot.
Video, the
Right.
shoot that we're doing. And the song here that are going to release here now is off for the Tan Line rhythm. A rhythm was produced by Urfanals and also RX Studio, right? They collaborated. Urfan had he had a plan this season here that he wanted to release music out of the season.
Right.
So he called it.
Everybody more pushing for that now, huh?
Right,
yeah.
right. Well, I actually didn't have a plan. I've been honest with you. He sent the rhythm. I sent it off to some writers, and nobody wasn't catching like the actual song on the rhythm. And I sent it to a writer who has normally worked with us, Jovan James.
Yeah.
And he actually wrote something on it now. I didn't send the rhythm to him this time because he's right so kinda. And I was sending it to different writers, to
feeling
get different vibe now. And he came and I sent it to him, and in a daytime he come back. He said, "Artist, look at this. Look what we have here, And he and Irfan, they kind of tweak it in a way that that'll be for my vibe now. This song, I mean, as I say, I didn't have a plan to sing dancehall, out of the season, and he, it was a nice experience working with Irfan and the rest of the team, even Jovan and all, to get this song where we needed to get it and the actual rhythm.
So how open were you to work with Irfan, seeing that sometimes you get accustomed to a particular producers, you like your comfort zone?
I'm basically this song kind of start off working with other producers. I love to work with new producers because new producers, they actually hungry. They actually want to work. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the
creative juices.
Some of them will be laid back a little bit because we don't know they're ready.
Right. But no, basically the new producers like me. I want to experience different things as an artist. Like this year is a first experience for me, and I kind of I excited about it. Even when to go to the studio to record it, I was excited. Boy, I'm gonna do that.
Right, like a first time, right?
You know what I mean? And Irfan, I think Irfan was the same way as well too, to even produce, because he was excited as well too. Nice. He's actually real busy, doing other stuff because he's been releasing music for out of this season as well. Yeah. So I mean, it's good. I've been working with the new producer, and the vibe and the energy from the new producers is really, really good too.
Excellent. I mean, I love to hear when, some people, they've been in it for a while, and sometimes the passion and that little spark not in them again now.
Yeah.
They're just doing it because it's like, what else I go do? I done in it. And I love when, people are so still after years being excited about it.
Passionate.
But I mean, it's the hunger. Music have that excitement, for everybody is to me, is like how you might want to drink, alcohol or something, or you have your own vice now. But music is basically my vice. I
vice.
came from that background of DJing, and now singing is like I even hungry for it more.
Versatile.
You ever thought that after so long you would have still be in it, or you thought you would have gone a different avenue?
Now, well, the journey now. It's just surprising. Every minute is a surprise.
It's something new. It's something new.
Yeah. Nah, he's a man boss plenty people too.
Yeah, well, I mean, responsible. I claim being responsible for real.
Boss real, man. Real talk, eh?
And that's good, because at the end of the day, I want to share what I learned out there so they could continue doing what I used to do and be better at what I used to do.
How many years are we looking at?
In music?
Yeah.
Hey.
Let me say 15
From your first
years.
song?
Well, first song?
Yeah.
6 years. We're going on 6 years.
Right.
6 years, yes.
And I mean, I remember the last time we spoke, I can't remember the name of the boat ride. We was on that boat ride and we were linemen, and we were talking about different things. And for being in it for so long, I'm sure you still have some issues and struggles within the industry that you find need to fix. How are you going to see about that?
Let me tell you this, right? We need these struggles. We need these things that we, to learn. We will never get better. We'll never experience it if we don't get these obstacles that come in our way. So how we go around it? If we don't get it, it's a free flow. I have to go and experience these things as an artist. So, let people talk.
And in terms of, but
success don't come easy. You ever see?
Nothing worth having.
It doesn't.
Nothing worth having does come easy.
But a lot of people too getting involved think that, all right, you get a manager and the manager's job is to do everything else, and all you have to do is just appear or sing, take pictures, whatnot. They have no clue the amount of work that is your thing, is your business. You got to push it.
Yeah, seek your own interest.
But we basically run we actually run a business. This is what it is. 5-Star Akil is a brand, and at the end of the day, if one falls short on the brand, it will look bad on me. So basically, we have a legit business that we run. At the end of the day, you book us, we come on your show, we make sure that we there. If we don't show up for your show and you make a down payment, we give you back your down payment. Right. We don't really need to keep your money, because at the end of the day, you work hard. I didn't show, I on your flyer, and I supposed to get paid, but still I just honor back the down payment. So it's basically a business we running. Yeah. Remember this wine.
Let me go with it one time now.
Remember this wine. Kimberly, is that a smile, boy? Like that bring you back in a place where you and your husband used to.
No, but it's relatable. It is relatable.
I mean, every song that we try to do, right? We try to tell that story now. I see, like when I say remember this one, Kimberly, it is real.
I want to see old food on them, she remember.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's old food, but but we know each other a very long time, so she's like, okay then, yeah.
They might be taking up any nuts there, up any nuts or something.
Yeah, she said any cooking. But
Akil, wow.
But yes, but I'm saying, everybody experienced that now. And a lady like yourself will go to the extreme for that male person to experience something that they will never forget. Everybody has somebody in your area that you're growing up, and you have this, you're growing up, and this teenager.
Never forget that person, man.
Never forget that person. But she mightn't be the best thing on earth.
Yeah. Something she do.
But something about
who's that boy, Tommy boy?
Don't call she name on here.
You never like to call nobody name, eh?
She knows herself, man. You know yourself. You're out there.
Tommy, good.
You like to be general,
remember the wine. Remember the wine, baby. Let's remember the
wine. But basically, it's a story,
right?
That you and when you listen to it, you will always smile about it. Yeah, I used to do this with this person. I wanted to get this person so into me that I gave him the best that he could remember.
Right. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah. Right. In other words, just drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot, bye.
All right. Well, Akil, we're giving you the floor.
Yeah, man.
Introducing here.
Yes.
Kimberly, Clyde, Tommy, right here on Ojo.
Yeah, man.
Remember this wine, all for the tan line rhythm.
Yes, man. Yes, boy.
Yeah, this rhythm hard too.
She give me something to remember. She give me something to remember. Oh, she give me something to remember.
Let me tell you this now.
She not pretty like Rihanna, but she body it. And a striptease like Amber, but she doing it. A local girl from the community.
Let me laugh.
But party shutting at the neighborhood. She give me it good. She wine on it slow. She make me pause raise.
And you know what she tell me?
And then she tell me, remember this wine. And then she tell me, remember this wine.
Yes, boy.
Y'all don't go down on 4 oh. Yes, baby, give me some more. With a talent so raw. The wine make me raise all me Y'all sit down. Bounce on it. Rotate your hips, y'all balance on it. Yeah.
But listen now,
like we in a relationship, she grind on it slow.
That's the aim. That's the aim. She want you for tall.
And then she tell me, remember this. And then she tell me,
that's the aim.
Yes, boy.
That is the aim. I'm telling you. That is the objective.
What's that?
Hey.
Kimberly smiling.
No.
Yes, boy.
No.
Yes, boy.
It's the message behind the music, boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a story. It's basically that story that we, always write in the music now. And this is a whole new vibe for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I never really basically do. People like.
But it didn't sound like it's brand new to you. It didn't sound so.
I mean, it's music. It's people that's put limits on music.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't
You're
please
so
everybody.
artist and you should only stick to that and put you in this box. And
I mean, the BPM is really extremely slow.
Yeah.
But
there's a thing for you to grind on. Yeah.
But we just raise it up to 90.
Yeah.
For the for people who have an issue with the BPM.
Nobody.
This is 90. Ask Clyde.
Yeah.
Clyde is 90.
Yeah.
That's really different. I'm telling you. How can I whine and get to this here?
Yeah.
I mean, we losing. Basically me seeing going to parties and seeing it. It's a different genre moving through the parties as well. But basically we losing that going to party
And flexing.
Yeah,
everything is stab out.
Rest out.
Right now, the ladies loving slow tunes.
No, for real.
Come back here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically what we try to get is girl flex. Time to have like that kind
You
of.
better know that in my car right now. Telling you.
That's the kind of groove you want to grind.
Really and truly, I like this vibes. The only problem I have with it now, you have to go with she after, because after you done grind to this, she whine on it, on it.
And she give him she trying to, But who you? She want to who you?
Tap yourself, you can up tying up. You understand what I'm saying?
And you don't want to be in a party and have nobody to grind and put when this come on too. Well told.
Yeah.
Again,
how to go with she after?
If we having an issue with going to a party and not leaving, we carry somebody.
You know all the rule already is don't carry sand to the beach.
Yeah.
So you had to pick a side,
Told me that your rule?
Nah, only if the beach ain't good.
Oh,
beach ain't good. Yeah. If the beach ain't good.
Beach have plenty
Nah, in
garbage.
Trinidad, it's a good beaches, man. It's a good beaches here in Trinidad, man.
Okay, all right.
Good beaches.
Real good beaches.
Akil, what's next on the agenda?
Well, I have a brand new song that I'll be back here very soon with a guy called Abdel. There's a island pop.
Oh, right. Yes, I know it. Yeah.
Right? Actually, was featured. The video came out like probably 2 days ago.
Okay.
And it's actually doing really well on YouTube.
Up, man. Up.
Yeah, up. And there's the next thing too that it was not planned. They sent me an email, but that is for our next interview. But yes, it's called Collier, Abdel and 5-Star Akil. So the next time we will explain, once we get the opportunity to come back, you explain how the whole. This is a young fella, and I mean young fella with a amazing voice. He sounds, to me, how I could describe, he sounds just like Justin Bieber, but in his own style. I could just say that is why he ain't, but he's not Justin Bieber.
Right.
Yeah.
But his voice is so capturing now. When you hear it, like, yo, This youth man could real sing. Wow. And when I mean a youth man, I think he's about 18 or 19.
One of them, yeah, you're getting that with the producers and stuff too. Very young, a lot of talent, young talent.
And his whole team is young too as well. And you know, they came and vibes.
Wow.
Vibes.
So Akil, since you're riding this train right now and this kind of dancehall vibes, you're gonna continue along that path or anything come? Music is music.
Music is music.
All right.
I mean, no limits. And as
but like in a time, I ain't go lie.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
Power vibes.
Ufon say no season, so we just working. We just working as artists, to bring forth good music.
Right.
I mean, the music is changing right now entirely because of the production. Everything is getting much better now in sound. You know what I mean? And that's good. And I think all the artists kind of understand what's going on. So it's just putting forth great music. That's what it is about.
That's what it's about.
I see you come out in a farmer brown too.
Oh.
But there's the other colors now. It look good. It look good.
Well,
he have no flower.
There's somebody come out in a farmer brown and yellow and kind of bright, loud, kind of.
But my hair done bright and loud already. I want to bright down.
My friend.
Kim friend.
She friend?
Yeah, one of Kim friend and then.
Yellow?
Hey.
Stop lighting.
Yeah, I see the poyo with Casper. Like you and Casper the same year.
That must start. And what's that? Let me tell you this, right? I mean, I never met her before, but I actually like, the people saying stuff about her.
She doing she thing?
But I like what she doing. I love the raunchiness that she doing.
She doing she thing.
I love that, but I love the art of her dancing.
Yeah.
And people need to understand. I love that. I'm a sister. I don't care if I look
she
like
doing she thing. I do have a fight.
Sister Casper, big up yourself. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Hey, same hairdresser.
Yeah, you same hairdresser.
Right.
Tommy's real trouble.
Well, Akil,
yeah.
Send your final shout outs and stuff while you're inside one time.
Well, I want to big up Ufon and the whole entire team.
Yeah.
The Erex crew, big up yourself. And Kingston and the whole team for the mixing and all them thing. Crystal Conanam, management behind the whole everything that going on right now.
Who dealing with your image?
Basically it's me.
That's you?
Yeah. Yeah. I just sometimes I just wanted to wake up and say, boy, let me do something different.
Right.
So I went by Bali. We sit down. I saw a blonde man, he say, so we really have a master and then mine. Let me just be freestyle. You do your freestyle, man. It's like he just do his thing, you know what I mean? So big up to Bali.
Give them thing to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, let them talk.
Yeah.
Right?
All publicity is good publicity.
But listen, that is where art is. Art is everything. Everything is artistic. Your look, your image, or whatever. They can't class you to say you have to look like this, you have to look like that.
No, we have to switch it up.
Yeah, real talk.
If I feet away a farmer wrong time, me.
Yeah. Real talk, man.
Not
as
yellow.
long as you could play it. As long as you could play.
Not yellow.
Yeah. And yellow and them flower thing and all kind of thing.
Hibiscus,
you have it.
Yeah. Telling you, fruit of the loom, the man play. Grapes and all kind of thing.
But everything is a team effort, I don't just make plans and just go and switch on everything. Just confront and say,
just gonna work.
This is going to work. Big up to Jovan James, a real strong writer. Blessings upon him because he's been there, we've been working and we've been doing stuff, what I mean? And all the producers and them who working hard to get, the correct sound out there.
Remember the wine. Remember the wine.
Remember that wine.
Remember this wine. Remember this wine. Remember this. And then she tell me, remember this wine. Remember this. Ojo, big up, man.
All right, guys, you just heard from Paisa Akil.
Yeah, man.
Remember this wine inside of the Midday scandal here.